guys from Canada and the US at the top of their game and turning up the heat down under. Jacob, Stephen and Caden are trained professionals, putting their bodies on the line to create the ultimate eye candy for a good cause.
I still can't believe I'm here. Like, if you would have told me I would be doing this yesterday, I wouldn't believe you.
But fresh off the plane from Canada and Ohio, they were battling with the heat.
It's hot, so maybe you don't need so much baby oil, hey?
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's just a natural glisten.
Jay, I can't even go through the... Can I do some push-ups or something right now? What is this about?
So we introduced you to Willard, Ohio firefighter, model, actor Jake Hacker earlier this month before you went to Australia for this calendar shoot. And he's back home, so welcome home.
And keep your shirt on, okay?
Yeah.
All right, just make sure you keep it on for the show.
Have to rep the brand, be respectful, so we'll leave the t-shirt on today,
Welcome back, though. Really good to see you.
It's great to be back with you guys. I'm glad I got to come back and share some of my story with you again.
Yeah, so if you missed it, Diane, you weren't here.
I was going to say, I wasn't here the last time, so you'll have to catch me all up on what's going on.
First of all, he's on Netflix, The Mole.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So if you haven't watched it yet, it's on Netflix, and it's a fun show. But he's also a local firefighter here. Yes. And you got invited to be part of a calendar shoot, and this is it's a charity, right? So tell us about that.
Yeah, so the Australian Firefighters calendar has been around for 30 years. This is actually their 30th year, so we were shooting for the 31st. And with that being said, they started to go international. This is the first year that they said, you know what, we're bringing Americans over. And so they brought me and one other guy from the United States over to be part of the Australian Fireman's calendar. It was a huge honor to be, one of the first.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we also had another guy who was from Canada with us. So we were invited in to join the Aussies, and they took us under their wings and under their kangaroos. And we jumped koalas, as you've seen. We jumped right in with them, and I mean, it was an amazing experience. Such a great group of guys who were all there. It's amazing to be there with people who have, the same passion and the same drive, and who are all there for such a good cause.
Yeah.
I mean, these charities, if you would watch that interview a little bit farther in, if you get the opportunity to, you'll see that they discussed that they have donated over $3 billion to charities over the course of the past 30 years. Yeah, I thought that too. I was like, with a B, are you sure it's billion? Yeah, it's billion. So it was just the opportunity of a lifetime.
And Jake, for you being a firefighter, a lot that goes into being a firefighter is helping people. So you're not only just getting all the lights and the glamour, but you're helping with this calendar as well. So that fits the bill for what you do every day. So that has to fuel you, so to speak.
Oh, it was two birds with one stone. I'm like, I get to showcase some of my skills with modeling and acting and all the work I've put into my physique and getting into a good point in my life, but also I am doing something that's in turn helping people, helping charities, helping communities, whether it be children, wildlife, all of the above that they donate to. It was just a dream.
I mean, it's a lot of calendars, and I understand why they sell a lot of calendars.
I'm confused. Why do they sell a lot of calendars?
Because of the koala bear.
Yeah. The charity.
And the snake.
I get it.
I saw the snake, and I thought, oh my gosh, there's no way. So what was it like being by some of these animals that we don't have here in Ohio?
My biggest fear is snakes. I'm scared to death of them.
I'm with you.
Oh, it's horrible, and they knew it. So what did they do? Like, hey, you got to do this. It's for the people. It's for the cameras. It's for charity. I'm like, twist my arm, all right. So they put this anaconda around my neck. I'm just trying not to cringe. You can see it in my face.
So, Jake, you got an opportunity to meet firefighters from another country. How was that when it comes to just sharing stories about what you guys do? Did you see any similarities, any differences with how the departments are ran?
The biggest similarity is like the drive and the passion. We're all, it's just a brotherhood, and that's what we say over here, and it reaches worldwide. I mean, we're all the same guys. It's amazing when you get us into a room, even for 10 minutes, we feel like we've known each other our whole lives.
Sure.
But the biggest difference would be just how operations are done. They work usually like 12-hour shifts. Their firefighters and paramedics are two completely different entities. And just, their truck setup, the way things are laid out, their uniforms. There's a lot of differences, but it still feels like home.
Oh, wow. And you do the longer, so 24-hour shifts, and and do the MT as well. So, well, we're happy to have you here. You had a koala and a snake What else? Anything else?
Yes, monkeys, meerkats, dogs, cats, horses, ducks, lots of rescue animals. Emus we fed. I mean, we were on a couple different locations of wildlife sanctuaries and hospitals, so that was amazing.
Wow. And for you folks, though, the calendar is for 2024. So
Yes.
do you get a preview?
Yeah, we got to see
I will. I believe. I believe that they announced them in October, so they can start pre-sailing for next year. So I will definitely let you guys know and showcase. That way, you guys can see what we've worked with. And
Yeah, we'll look forward to that.
Jake,
Keep our eyes on it.
Jake, how many days a week do you work out, and for how long?
leading up to this, or naturally, just regularly?
Leading up to this.
Yeah, you put a lot of work into it.
Leading up to this, I was working out every day and 2 sessions of cardio every day, counting all my macros, every food I intook. And so after the photo shoot was done and completed, I mean, it was like a spring break. I partied like a frat boy almost.
Chocolate, beer.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, they got me eating donuts.
Eat a burger or something.
You deserve it.
I think I had ice cream for 6 days straight.
Nice. What about, so it was summertime for them, right?
Yes.
And we've been locked up in winter here. So when you got there, was everybody looking at you like you need a tan, or like?
Yeah, they're like, who is this pasty white boy who definitely looks like he came from the Midwest? You know, and I had to tell them, listen, it was snowing. There was snow on the ground. I showed them pictures, and there it was 85 with 100% humidity, the hottest week of the year they had. Of course, when I get there.
Yeah.
So, you know, I look completely ridiculous next to all these tan, buff guys. They're like, we're getting you a spray tan for sure.
There's spray tan for that. That can help you out.
There definitely was a lot of spray tan while I was over there. My hands are still a little orange, as you can see.
So what can we expect from you otherwise? Are you just going to be fighting fires, or are we going to see you on TV again sometime?
Oh, it's just the beginning.
Okay.
The goal is to do more. You know, obviously I have my modeling and acting. I do a lot of it with my agencies. I do a lot of print work and short films and whatnot. Hopefully some more Netflix shows come out. Netflix, if you're watching.
Right.
And who knows, there's the possibility to go back to Australia next year.
Okay.
For next year's calendar. I hope that that's a possibility. We'll see in the future.
And this calendar is out in 2024.
Correct.
Right. And you mentioned they'll probably do a preview around October. So
yes, yep, announcements.
So we can all put on our Christmas list for 2023.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that way you can get it and be prepped and ready for January 1.
Yeah.
Here's the calendar.
Good to
Here's the
go.
boys.
Open it up.
do you know what month you are yet?
I do not. So they have 7 different calendars.
Oh, okay.
And there's 14 different pictures per calendar. I believe 13 or 14. And so there's a lot of opportunity.
Okay.
As long as you don't have the snake. I'm not for the snake. No.
There won't be any snake photos. Nope. Usually just like the rescue animals.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
And live fire. As you've seen, there's a lot of live fire.
Yeah, that looked pretty scary out there. Little one, and it was hot
Putting
too.
out a fire on a
Bringing the heat.
If you look close, my hair actually did catch on fire when we were doing the fire shots. We did a fire stomp, so you know I stomp up the fuel in the fire, and it sends an explosion up. Well, it went up and caught my hair on fire and singed it, so I had to, you know, do one of those real quick and
At least
put
I
it
have a
out.
lot of people there to rescue you.
That's what I'm
Perfect place, yeah.
That's what happened
You'd
to
be
me.
good. Yeah.
Really?
Good to see you, Jake.
Good to see you,
It's
Jake.
great to see you guys.
Thanks
It's always
for
a
coming.
pleasure.
Yeah,
to be here.
yeah, I'm going to
care.
save Stephen and Amanda on this one. When Good Day continues, a new place for a tall